So here we are with another video. What is this video about? The MacBook. It's a great machine. It's for those who love Apple. It's good. Why did I say it this way? Because next video. That's another topic. It's a sensitive topic that I would love to talk about. That I'm a gamer on a gaming PC shop, gaming lounge, and you know, we gamers like Windows, all of that. You know what I'm talking about. That's not the point of this video. The video is about this thing. So, would it be worth it to get a 2017 MacBook Air in 2019 for a bit on the slightly cheaper side? Will they get used? Definitely you get it used, not new like we did. Get it used, or if you're looking for that warranty, fresh Apple warranty, because trust me, you will need it. A lot of issues with the keyboard and stuff, but that's not the point. Point is, if I get this thing right now, we bought this thing for 3,200 reals. That's like what, $800, Rob? Yeah. $750. Around $750 for a MacBook 2017 MacBook Air, 128 GB, which is pathetic, abysmal. I would laugh at you if you had this on your phone. That's really very small. So why would you get this thing, you know, and when you install on it, you know, some minor editing softwares, you know, graphic editing software. Of course, it's not the best for editing. Mostly it's a browsing machine, long battery life and whatnot. But you want to take advantage of this thing and not use the iPad Pro as a, you know, browsing machine. You want to use this because you can get access to the library of the Macintosh, macOS library of software. So you get this thing, you get 128 GB. That's a problem because, you know, it's never easy to start editing with a workstation or a machine that has only 128 GB. That's like, what is like 4 PSD files? It's exaggeration, of course, but you know, that's not enough because that's probably the size of one video. How would you be able to edit? You will not be able to edit anything. So how do we push this thing from, you know, being completely useless to slightly more useless? I mean, I'm sorry, useful, by upgrading the memory. Now, Apple like to do this thing where they have to make everything proprietary. You want to get the upgrade, you have to pay $800 more. You have to pay $600, $400. Still a lot. That's around 1,500 reals, which is too much. How do I make this thing more useful in 2017? Well, there's this one little thing that you use. This thing. It's an adapter. You open up your MacBook, you put this thing in, and then you put in the other good on it. And then you let your imagination run wild, or as big as your wallet is. So, this episode, of course, here, we got to throw the plug. This episode is brought to you by Store974. They're the ones who helped us bring this episode to you by providing us the necessary tools in order to turn this piece of crap into a slightly more useful piece of crap. So, what do I mean by that? Well, let's start. We got Rob over here, and you know, Rob, how many times we have to go through? How many screwdrivers did we break in order to get this thing open? A lot. So this is basically what do you call it? A torque screw, but it's like more of a soft-shaped torque screw that is. I've put in many torque screws into these screws, but they tend to chip. The screws chip and turn into needles. You need to use an Apple certified screwdriver, which we had to order from China. I've tried multiple tools. I've tried this entire thing. You know how many I ran through this? More than 3 of these, and they all chipped. They couldn't open these screws. I don't know what Apple does to these screws, but they don't want to open them. Loctite, I believe, because I see some, yeah. You know, whatever. So you want to get one of these. You have to get yourself one of these. I believe this is called the P5. Yeah, it is. You just go on Amazon, Apple P5, I believe. We open it up. These are the insides. Look at all that good. I like what Apple does. So this is really nice. It's a very light machine. Screw this gentleman. Oh, it's made by Samsung. Very nice. I like how Samsung made the memory for Apple and they made it proprietary. So here's what I'm talking about. This is the memory, okay? Which is the M.2 SSD. I don't know if it's an M.2, but it's an SSD that Apple uses. So it plugs it into the PCI lane, which means it's capable of insane speeds. But this thing is, I think it's using a SATA controller, so it's capped to SATA speeds. It can't go more faster than that. If you plug in, well, let me just show you what I mean. So this is a 128 GB. This is a proprietary SD card, SSD SSD card that is used by Apple. You will not be able to use this anywhere else. Thank you, Apple, for making it complicated. I don't know why you have to miss Apple back then in the day when everything used to be swappable. So I can't do anything with that. So, anyways, our friends at Store974 provided us this awesome thing. So this is an M.2, not regular M.2, NVMe. So you know it will give you the maximum speed. If you upgrade your computer, make sure that your motherboard supports NVMe, and if it does, get yourself an NVMe hard drive because it will give you approximately twice the speed, especially if you're copying large files. So you'll see the benefits. So loading speed when you're playing games, not much. When you're copying large files, it's good. So NVMe, this is a 1 TB. So it'll turn to the, as a, like this piece of crap into a little bit more useful. I apologize for anyone who's using this thing as his own work machine, and this is like the soul of your life, and this is what makes you all the goddamn mullahs. I understand, but I just want to let you know, this is, for the price, you're getting a very old system. It's light, it's fast. When I say fast, I mean, you know, doing what it does best, you know, not like, and it has a long, very long battery, so this will outlast any of your laptops. But in terms of performance, it doesn't have that raw power. For gaming, forget about it. You're not gonna game with this thing. This thing is only for editing, browsing, light editing software. You know, like you edit a light video. But you know, maybe we can take a few, what is it? Comments from the person who owns the thing. Sylvia, I wanted to come over here for a second, right? Sylvia, so tell me, have you tried editing this, editing Photoshop pictures? I mean, I'm using Photoshop to edit the pictures on this thing.
Yes, I've tried it and it was really smooth.
It was really smooth?
It was a really smooth experience.
With this and this?
The larger one, it's better.
It's better?
Way better.
Way better? Yes. Faster?
Even for browsing.
Oh, sweet, nice. Okay, so this thing is much better because an NVMe. This is just a regular SSD, which is capped at SATA speeds. So there you go, from the lady herself. You've tried to edit videos on it? Did you film more? Or?
Not yet.
Not yet on the fast one?
Not
but
yet.
Definitely, I'm sure if Photoshop was faster, then it'll be faster. Copying files and transferring files, it's pretty fast, right? That's it. Thank you very much, Sylvia, for showing. That's no problem. You can, I'll give you my autograph later after this. Okay, no problem. Cool. I'll get back to the video. So we want to put this thing into this thing, but this thing can't go into this thing because this thing has another connector. Look at this. Apple, thank you very much. You always like to mess things up. Can't put this thing. So how do I put this bad boy in here? I get this guy, which is just like another copy of this guy, but he got a place where I can stick in the other guy. Confused? Things will be easier. So I'll put this adapter. This is an SSD M.2 adapter for regular M.2 to Apple's proprietary SSD mount. So here you go. Plug this thing in here. Plug this thing in here. All right, here you go. Where's the little screw? There should be a screw. Somewhere, a black screw. There you go. All right. Now we need to get one of these. All right. I know I could use a screwdriver and do that, but I like to make things hand tight, especially with Apple. Can't trust these guys. You don't know. You only want to open this thing later, and it's just so hard. Would it work? Of course. By now, of course, I assume you already know how to download the Mac OS. You try to go to update in the system settings, and you wait for it to download. You download another application, which the name escapes me, to be honest, because I did not prepare for this video. And then you create a bootable drive. There's this one app that does it. You just Google it; it'll tell you how to do it. And you create a bootable drive. It has to be 16 GB above, because the software I think is around 20. Get yourself a 32 GB USB. 3.0 preferably, so that things will be copied fast, but any would work. Already installed the software on this bad boy. Let's try to turn it on. I don't know, do I have to press and hold or I just tap this thing? Oh, I just tap this thing. There you go. That's actually even loading faster. It was a bit slower on the other drive, this guy, but on the M.2 it's loading faster. It works, and it's faster. It's faster than Apple's proprietary SSD, which is, I guess, older. So definitely it's a bit, Samsung though, but yeah, whatever. So get yourself an M.2. It works, and it works good, and it turns this into a thing that you can slightly use without having to pay so much, because this hard drive will cost you around $200 for 1 TB. Crazy upgrade, right? Why should you go for the Apple's choice? I don't know how about the new ones though, but this is more of a guide for the 2017. And always remember to search before you go in with an upgrade. Don't open your laptop unless you're sure you can do these things. I believe sooner or later Apple will probably, solder these things or freaking weld them into the motherboard where you cannot, upgrade anymore, because you have to freaking break the motherboard apart. And Apple would love to do that. So that's it for me for this video. I hope you guys, found this video a bit useful. If not, please write us in the comments. What should we do in order to make our content more useful. And what would you guys like to see in the future? What should we talk about, you know? Because you're just sitting here on a budget and we don't know what to do with it. I know what people think, like, hey, send us a PS4 friggin' PSN cards and eShop cards, which, like, giveaways. I mean, we should start with the giveaways. Actually, we were always thinking of doing giveaways, Rob. Why haven't we done that? Maybe we start with giveaway. Write in the comment, let us know what we should give away, because we got a lot of money and we know what to do with it. So, yeah, why don't I even have to say that? Cool. You like the video, guys. Like the video. If you don't like it, well, the other button seems to work out just fine. Subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next video.